Here we are with Prodigy versus Pityus. You want to introduce us to our teams as the game starts?
Prodigy is owned by introduce us to our teams? How do I do so?
Here we have Prodigy as the red team. They've been
Oh.
together for about, I want to say like 5 months, probably. They've gone strong with their central roster, and they're looking good with their Mercy Zen, Diva, Roadhog, Widow, and Orisa. What about Pityus here?
Pityus actually the sister team to what's it called? The choke pokers. Yeah.
Looks like they're already having a bit of trouble here, as they've gotten pretty much wiped here. The first stop of Dunkertown.
See, the thing for Pityus is they recently underwent a massive rework in their team, so a lot of players have been added and removed. So this is kind of the first time they're playing majorly together. So we'll see what they can pull off.
It's interesting. It looks like Justin is going in and takes out Diancie in the back. Very interesting. I'm very intrigued by Prodigy's comp over here with the triple tank. But instead of having a Zarya, as you would assume for this kind of comp, they're running the Diva, which will be very helpful in trying to shut down their sniper. But it looks like they have lost this fight though.
Knight did win the sniper battle first of all against Seraphim, and then does take out a late kill on Rush Pro with Justin almost already at the fucking. Oh yeah, I'm allowed to swear, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, already pretty much at the yeah, he's at what is it, rally? Seraphim's
it's an early rally.
A bomb comes through, gets a red rampage on the side.
Ooh.
Barely missed. He was barely out of the shield, but it will find you.
Knight takes the sniper battle again and takes out Diancie.
And takes out Diancie on the side as well. Yeah.
Fantastic play from him.
Tripping Kitty just standing behind them. They ignore him completely.
Looks like Pityus' main tank will be down though for this next fight, so if Prodigy can regroup fast, they might be able to catch them one player down.
Justin playing a beautiful brigade though.
Yeah, he's really doing a lot. He's already 63% to another rally, and he just used it at the beginning of last fight. It looks like their Reinhardt is already back here for Pityus.
Seraphim will pass. We'll activate the info site just for come tonight. Staying shots.
We can get some picks here.
A shadow coming in from Ratluck. Take out the bongo. No full follow-up. Ratluck will actually go down. Seraphim will return the fucking. I keep swearing.
The Deathman on Prodigy is actually in the back of Pityus and just really putting pressure on Knight here. He can't do much when he's got that Diva on him. It looks like they will be able to push this first point here. Prodigy takes this first point with 3 minutes and 20 seconds going into the second phase of the Streets phase. But it does look like Knight will take out Seraphim in the sniper battle yet again. Knight is really looking to be a star player on Pityus tonight. Called over to you.
Zunshan gets a headshot. No follow-up to it. Yes.
It's really interesting. Pityus is actually pretty.
Zunshan throws the dragons through. Ratluck will drop, and Zunshan will follow up with the storm arrow. A very powerful ability. Which did the nerf actually go through with it yet?
I don't believe so. Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. So it is still very powerful.
Red Rampage and Turpentine will also go down, but Knight will take out Rush Pro on the side of Prodigy there. Or Pityus.
Suddenly, there's no more. Oh, actually, Spaz will come in.
Spaz and Ratluck are there, but they're not going to be able to do much.
Just Ratluck.
Just as they're
tries to back up with his life, but will not. Seraphim takes him out.
It does look like they're getting pretty split up, unfortunately. Pityus is like it seems as though in their team coordination, they're going in awfully staggered, and whenever they try to engage in a fight, it seems like Justin is kind of going in alone, unfortunately. Reinhardt really should be backing him up there.
Knight will swap to the Tracer, so there isn't really any proper counter to the Widow and the Hanzo now, from range at least. So we'll see what Pityus decides to do from here. They do dedicate the barrier, trying to commit to this fight. Junction will throw the dragons in from behind. Hasn't caught anyone so far.
Fancy is tossing
Sod low will go down. Justin will take a rush throw in the background. Looks like Pityus might take the fight here.
Fancy got a big res off there. Pityus letting her get that through might be...
Jasmine getting a little bit off on Justin as well.
That might be the loss of this fight.
Prodigy's taking back the fight.
Pityus letting Prodigy res feel sad man was a really big mistake on their part. If they hadn't gotten that res off, it would have probably been a lost fight for Prodigy. It's very unfortunate.
Sadman goes by Sod. Feels Sod,
no.
man.
No.
That's what it says.
They're Arissa.
they're Arissa.
He's throwing down the bongo.
Grab dedicated. Oh, there is a transcendence to return though. Knight's pulse bomb doing nothing.
Happen from it.
Dungeon moving up, taking a trip and kitty. A bomb dedicated will get nothing as well. Knight meanwhile takes that rush pull in the background.
Prodigy's actually down 2 here.
Justin takes a dynasty, but will get taken out himself, sitting in their backline.
To hold it for a little while. If they, Knight was really doing a lot there on that tracer to keep this point still alive. He's really looking to.
Jasmine gets demeched on the bottom. Sod just pushing, getting as much movement on the card as he can.
Prodigy's gonna have to back out now, though. Unfortunately, they've lost quite a few players, and pushing this would be a mistake from them. But who is this? Justin is in there. Was right up in their Rissa, and there's Zenyatta's face right there. That could have been a big no-no from him. It does look like Pityus has swapped onto the Diva, which will be very, very helpful in trying to counter this Widow and Hanzo.
Yeah, because Brigitte can't really work at that range, you know?
At that range. He was doing a lot, though, so it's unfortunate that we kept to...
Red Rampage wants to avoid the inevitable death he would have received from the dragons, so he does pop the trans. They move up. Knight will get taken out, but Spaz will take out Feel Sad Man. Doesn't return it onto Ratlock.
Down.
There's a main tank down on both sides, but Dazman is also demacked.
Interesting.
Dazman will run in.
It looks like a win for Pityus in this fight here.
There's a looming tracer in Prodigy right now.
30 seconds remaining.
I really think Justin is doing a lot of work here to really just put pressure on these snipers. It's really quite helpful.
Caught behind them. Oh, will get stunned and melted by Zunchan, who does swaps to the Brigitte. Yeah. Seraphim takes out 2 as well.
Oh. They're already down. If they might be able to reach if they go back, but it doesn't look like that they're going to be able to pull back. Knight's going to swap onto the Genji for some contest.
And
might want to wait for his team here, but he doesn't have that much time.
The Infra Sight will take out Red Rampage.
Oh.
Knight trying to counter him.
Knight is going to let the point go by, though, as he's trying to kill this. They do get it in overtime, though.
It's going to be a time.
No time's on that board, though, Colton.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Hello, chat.
Both teams were doing really good tonight. They were looking pretty strong in terms of their snipers. Unfortunately, Knight did have to swap over to that Tracer to counter a little bit more, because otherwise he was pretty much consistently winning that sniper battle against Seraphim, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. But I think he, I don't know, got demoralized at that point where he got killed, and then, you know, the follow-up on onto Trippin, or sorry, Red Rampage.
He's doing really good, though. Unfortunately, he had to swap. He was doing really well on the Tracer until Zunshan swapped onto the Brig.
Onto the Brig.
Can't play Tracer into a Brig.
Really can't. Let's
look at these comps here. We're looking at, maybe a double shield tank coming out from the attacking team of Pityus right now. Double shield tank and double sniper? This could be interesting. Let's see if they decide to follow through with it. And then on defense, we've got the Halt and Salt, the good old Orisa and Roadhog, with the Widow, Junk, Mercy, and Zen. I feel like Dynasty was doing a lot on her Mercy today. She was really making a lot of work with her belts, definitely.
This is a pirate ship I'm seeing from Pityus.
It does look like that
How
they will
often do
be
you see
pulling out the
Pirate Ship
pirate
on Junkertown now? Recently, Double Sniper has taken over the full meta for Junkertown.
It's definitely interesting to see that they're running this. I would assume
Sunshine
Red's going to
is
swap on their
opting.
healer.
Sunshine is opting for the Junkrat though, so that is immediate countering.
That is immediate countering, but they do have the double shield, so there might not be enough damage with the Widow. We'll see, we'll see. They
What's up,
decide to go out the right door
Yeah.
here. We'll try to take them by surprise. Both teams on the low ground here. I like
Seraphim
Prodigy's
behind them
strat.
though. Does gets revealed to Justin, but Justin very low, doesn't have a shield, will go down.
Ooh.
That's a very early pick.
Seraphim is completely
All of them
behind
exposed.
them now.
He's taking shots like it's nobody's business. Knight will go down now to Zunshan, the huge counter. I mean, if they
Prodigy's
had
gonna
the
push
double
up now.
shield, it would have been amazing. But you know,
Yeah, unfortunately they lost one of their shield tanks there. But Dazzman coming out with that big hook on Spaz. Ooh.
Knight will now swap over to the counter Widow.
There's actually a really good crossfire setup, as you can see here, from their Widow on the left side of the point, as well as the rest of their team on just right in front of the point. It's really quite interesting to watch. Ooh.
Knight is unaware of Seraphim to his left. Could go down to him. Ratlock takes out Zunshan's tire, but Bedazzman in the meantime will take a Ratlock. Bedazzman takes out 2. Knight will follow up on Bedazzman though. Zunshan on Knight.
Sunshine really tried to
Here's
go
the Widow
for
battle
that,
of the century.
Ooh.
It
And
gets
Hanzo
interrupted by the
comes in.
Hanzo.
Hanzo comes in! It's a bit of a rough start, but it seems like they got things rolling now. 2 minutes 30 on the clock. Feel sad man drops down before everyone else.
But he does
really-
fortify and shield, so he doesn't take too
does,
much damage from it.
unfortunately.
Shatter being wasted on a stable Orisa shield.
Both teams are
Spaz will take
down.
a Dancey while rezzing, but it doesn't go in vain. Dancey will get the res off on Bedazzman. Pityus really
Kansas
dedicating
gonna
everything.
come out here for red. They're putting everything they have into there, but they really need to take care of Seraphim up in the top left.
A huge
As I say that,
dragon.
Knight comes out.
Spaz lets out a huge dragon, but I mean, in the end they won the fight, but it was a bit too close, so they were able to walk forwards out of the dragon. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to get Sadman sawed much faster.
It is unfortunate though that they had to use quite a few ults, and the only ult that they're even coming up on is the Diva Bomb. Whereas I mean on Prodigy it's not looking too good either. They just swapped over and all they have is their trance, so we'll see how it goes from here. It's gonna be a pretty no ult fight on this one.
By the dragon.
Only ult we might see come out is
Spaz finds him behind. They're running dive now. They dive from the back. Good thing Spaz catches them out early. They're able to react to it. But Rush Pro will dedicate the trance to this. Spaz will go down here. It is Seraphim and Knight on the sniper battle again.
ooh,
Eternal
that was
rivals.
a really nice there are more people in that shatter. That would have been a huge shatter bomb combo. Unfortunately, they only got Diancie.
Justin last one on
Fight
point.
is just barely gonna
We'll
go
keep
to
him
the
alive.
fight.
Oh no, the stagger. Ah, there it is.
The fight just barely goes to Prodigy actually, with only 2 members actually standing, and then the walls come out from Seraphim. Justin is swapping over to this Brig now. They'll hopefully counter some of their dive, which Brig is very good at, so it should.
Sodman dives in. Bomb throw will get no one, but they are split now. Immediately, you see Prodigy jump into the middle of them, trying to disassemble him. Sodman will go down though, taking a lot of damage in the beginning when he jumps in alone. But Prodigy will take an out of place Ratlock. Knight now in the same position, but will get supported out of there by Triple Kitty in that Valkyrie.
It looks like this fight is definitely going in range of Pityus, especially since Trippin got that res off. It looks Diane's is also
Justin.
going to get a res off, but they
But Justin
kill.
will kill her right after.
Yeah. They killed the Bedazzman right before it. That was a trance coming out from Red Rampage, and I'm not sure if that trance was quite worth it.
Justin on this Brigade is...
He's a really good Brigade. Honestly,
Yeah.
he is the Mickey of this team.
He is the Mickey of this team, indeed.
Yeah, it is unfortunate though that Red Rampage used his trance there, because it does look like Zunchun is going to have his Dragon Blade, his Weeb Stick, is gonna come out. It's gonna whack some people.
We'll see if Justin can do anything about that. Possibly stunning him in the middle of it.
Hopefully stunning him, yes. We'll see, we'll see. Knight also has his blade up, and Rushpro does not have his trance either. Ooh. Zunchun got 3 there, and Spaz only got 1. So definitely going in the point of Prodigy here, unfortunately. Unfortunately for Pityus here.
There it is. There it is.
Not having that trance for Zunchun's blade was a big oof, unfortunately, for Pityus.
After that, Zunchun will now swap over to the Brigade, I assume?
No, they already have a Brigida. Seraphim swapped over to
sorry.
Brigida. Yeah,
Oh, Zunchun
already.
on the Hanzo now.
Yes, Zunchun on the Hanzo.
Knight
Knight's gonna
does,
have to
however,
use the blade.
still have the blade, yeah.
Hopefully he can use it this fight, because it looks like Rush will have it probably by the next fight.
Possibly by the middle of this fight.
Here we go. Engaging on this.
Get stunned! There it is! Get stunned by
Oh!
Seraphim, and we'll get taken out by Zunchun immediately after.
Oh, it's a
Huge
huge
shatter from
shatter.
Sod. Everyone goes
Oh.
down, and
Oh, that would be a team kill. Oh boy. That was some really good teamwork that we saw from Seraphim and Zunchun.
Knight swapping
And-
over to the Doomfist.
The Doomfist, very interesting. I think it's just interesting how we're seeing this run right now. As on the side of Prodigy, the Brigade is being run as a very different kind of... The Brigade is being run as a DPS. Whereas on the side of Pityus, the Brigade's being run as a tank, as you notice. As Pityus doesn't actually have an off tank here. Knight goes in and unfortunately dies
I think
immediately.
because of that, Prodigy has more lasting power. They're going to be
Yes.
alive for longer.
They definitely have more sustain here.
Yes, Justin tries to flex his Brigade abilities on Sunshine, immediately gets shot in the face.
Oh, good.
And Dynasty gets charged in the meantime.
Life of Mercy. Yeah, yes, sir. See, is Knight is going to stay on that Doomfist. I'm not quite sure if the Doomfist is the right idea.
I mean, I think they're trying to use it against the Brigade, but...
I'm not quite sure if that's the right idea, though. Dragon's coming out from Zunchun here, and the bomb from Bedazzman.
The Rampage will Transcendence to save himself from the bomb. Salman, in Pityus, can go down right now if they focus him down. He is at half.
Oh,
Daz will get a huge 3-man dragon and take out
That's just
Sodman in the
4 of
meantime.
them.
Dazman the only one on point right now. Will finally
gosh.
die. Justin coming back.
Unfortunately for
Both main healer
Pityus, though,
and off-tank missing,
they
though.
do have longer spawns called them. They have longer spawns, so
Knight swapping over to the Zarya now.
oh, very interesting.
We do know Knight as a pretty good Zarya player. Everyone here now together for
Very
Pityus,
solid.
aside from the main tank.
Aside from their
Ratluck
main
making his
tank.
way. They'll go under.
Ratluck's in
A
here,
surprise
though.
charge! Counter
Coming
charge
out
by
with a
Sodman.
charge.
Will get pushed. He's alone right now in the pit. He could go down right now, right here. That'd be huge. Instead,
Knight
Knight
was
will go
taking
down
a lot
actually.
of damage there. He was
Yeah,
on very
and
high
they
charge. He could
both
have been
tanks
kept up
down
there.
now for Pityus, and no one can make it back to the point.
I
after that shove.
really think on the side of Prodigy, their healing was just superior, honestly. I feel like they had much more sustain. They were staying up for a lot longer. For reals.
Here's the beautiful.
This almost saved Pityus the game here. This was a really, really nice play.
I mean, it did save them for a moment of time.
For a moment.
Ooh, in the butt.
That was very nice. See, let's go into our next map here. Which is going to be Horizon Lunar
All that kill
Colony.
participation, 62, 49, and 70.
Wow. Like I said,
Very
Dynasty
well.
and Rush Pro were doing really good on the healing on the side of Prodigy. They just were really keeping their team alive. Pityus was really struggling to stay alive, I feel like, in that entire game. We have some swaps coming out here for side of Pityus.
North for Knight and Max for Trippin. Presumably North being a DPS and Max being a support.
Oh, that does not seem like the case. Oh, maybe. It's quite weird as we're looking at North here. It looks like he's a tank player this season. Got quite a bit of DPS on the another time, but you know.
I mean, I guess that also makes sense though, because Ratlock was the only tank player they had on, right? And Justin was that off tank playing the Brigitte, so I guess it makes sense. Looks like they're opting for that double tank comp.
This will be interesting though. I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. Knight was really doing a lot in the DPS there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta wonder what happens internally that makes them want to swap someone like Knight out.
Yeah, especially he was doing so amazing. He's definitely winning the sniper battle. Definitely putting a lot of pressure on their team. Alright, here we go.
Traveling to Horizon Luna. Prepare.
I feel like unfortunately as well, on the side of Pityus, they had a lot of misused support ults. Unfortunately, their trances were not exactly well timed, their beats were a little bit off. It just felt like it wasn't quite there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
If they had that, for Zunshan's Blade, they would have had that trans, they would have been fine. I feel like working on where to use your support ult is one of the harder things to do as a support player. So I think once they get that down, they'll be looking pretty solid. They did put up a pretty good fight though for that one, so we'll see how this goes here on Horizon. We're looking at Pityus on the defense and Prodigy on the attack in the red.
So, surprisingly, North, the tank player, is playing the DPS actually. So you really do question the swapping of Knight off.
Oh, very interesting. I mean, he's got some time on DPS in earlier seasons, but this is interesting. It's quite weird.
Attackers incoming within 30 seconds.
Well, that's a good spot. You'll love this, lad.
Oh, but actually, based on North's past SR, 4 seasons ago he was 4 seasons ago he was a DPS player, where he was 3.7k. 3.7k though. I mean, it may not translate. It may not translate anymore.
Wait, 3.7k.
That is allowed because it's 4 seasons ago.
We actually recently had rule changes saying
Did we?
that we were not allowing players over 3.7k in past seasons to play.
Oh.
We just recently had some interesting changes to our rules, so we'll have to review that. If North has been a player though for a while for Pityus since registration, me and Spartacus talked about it being fair, as we did change the rules mid-season, so
I can check.
So it's only fair that we allow it.
You really stepped in it, mate.
There we go. It's like Zunshan takes
the first pick there to spaz, yeah.
Very interesting.
Maximari will be able to res it, but Sadman will, with one sweep of his hammer, just take out both Radlock and Maximari.
Prodigy is going in here, and
North the only one alive now, trying to do as much as he can. Will get taken out by Seraphim in the end.
This double sniper coming out from Prodigy is really working for them.
I am taking the objective.
It's really a good strategy for them, as Zunshan and Seraphim are both very strong sniper players.
New defense.
Titan will be eliminated.
Dynasty's coming out with this Valkyrie here. North takes out Seraphim, so. And North gets taken out by Retro. A little bit out of position there from him.
Dynasty will dedicate the Valkyrie and pick up a Seraphim actually. Looks they might retake this fight here.
Without their main tank, it's not gonna be looking too great.
Seraphim will take a Maximaru though. That's huge.
Again, they're still down their main tank, and having the difference there, it's, I don't know.
They did have Yestin demech, but he will be remech now, so yeah, definitely. Spaz goes down, and North. Both DPS down now for the side of Prodigy. Or, sorry, Pityus.
Pityus.
I got you.
Also looks like there's 4 ults. Ooh. That transfers out just at the right time. Will it be enough? Oh, won't.
Yestin trying to contest Seraphim. We'll leave him alone now to peel.
Prodigy
Visor
invested
coming out.
4 ults into this fight, so hopefully they
Seraphim
can
will take out Maximaru. Wow, he is Valkyried! Oh my god. They need a counter to Seraphim right now. They had Yestin doing it for a bit, but he had to peel off.
They don't have that counter widow on him anymore, so it's just, like I said, swapping Night Out might have not been the best idea. Not having a widow to counter that is just going to be a rough time for them.
We'll see if either North or Spaz can step up to the plate here and
4 minutes and 55 seconds.
It's rough. That's more than when they started. Horizon Luna Colony here, we are playing. Will in the first week, will be swapped out of map rotation for the next for until the end of the stage, really.
Apparently, we're supposed to be voting our MVPs here.
So vote MVP at last round.
I think it should be at the end of. Are you next? Also, people are DMing. Stream quality is low, Calden.
I don't know how to change that.
Look at that.
How do I look at that?
I'm not sure.
I am ready to roll.
On the side of the defense here, we're looking at the pretty much what Prodigy's always run. You know, double snipers, Zarya Rhine, and then the Mercy Zen. And on the side of Pityus, they're going to be running kind of an older comp that we saw more when Moira was big. We've got the Moira Lucio, Rhine, Zarya Diva, and the Junkrat as their only DPS.
5, 4, 3.
There we go. Let's see how this goes.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Again, it doesn't really look like Pityus is gonna have a strong counter to this Widow, unfortunately. Yes, Seraphim can try and get a pick. The triple tank is kind of a counter, but we'll see. Redlick's shield is already very low. Both Yustin and North have jumped on Seraphim, and Seraphim has gone down.
Seraphim is gone now. Sod getting very low. We'll get finished off. Yustin also very low.
Redlick will fall,
tries to melt him.
Sunshine
Dragon's coming through.
crosses.
Takes out both supports instantly and will demech Yustin. Spaz the only one on the point. Wait, never mind. North from the back takes out 4.
Both DPSs really doing a lot there. Those are some really early Dragons by Sunshine there.
Objective lost.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was an intense first point there. Pityus is gonna have to wait for the rest of their players to return before they can push this though. The Riptide is gonna come out from north here.
Seraphim trying to annihilate it. We'll get fire striked while scoped in. And needs to retreat to spawn.
Sunshine does take it out though.
Seraphim will stop to the Tracer now as Pityus starts moving in. Coalescence being played. Godluck will get 2 with the charge. Both supports down now.
Steel Sadman was also going down.
Maximaru just trying to do his best to keep him supported. Zanchan will take it out last.
Phil Sandman swapping over to this Winston really quickly. Hopefully he can get onto this point.
Yep, both supports will make it first as they were first to die. Sod behind as Winston. North takes out 2 again.
Dynasty is able to get a res off on the...
Here it is.
Might be... This looks like it's going to be a retake for Prodigy, but...
They will save it.
Picks already,
Yeah.
and they use every ult except for Monkey and
Well, trans is huge, so...
Trans is going to come in huge, but...
Especially for
I'm not
Slice's
sure though,
Graviton.
they're going to have that grab, but it looks like they might try to combo it with a Riptire. That's not going to do much for them.
I mean, it depends on how fast North can build the Riptire and whether they do just have to coordinate that. I'd hope they would. But,
It looks like that they might be able to. Red takes out Rush Pro.
Immediately. That will help on his path to
Both
build
supports
an
are down. But North is
ready with
also
the grab.
coming down here.
North will go down though, yeah, so they can't use the combo here, but Rush Pro will dedicate the trans. I guess he kind of has to at this
Dedicating
point.
the coming out here.
Just the grab now with no trans to counter it. Only one person on the point, that will be Rush Pro, and he goes down as well. Their friend for a last minute contest will die to Justin, of course. Briggy
4
gets the
seconds
tracer.
more. 4 seconds more than Prodigy there.
2-2. Switching sides.
Make my bitrate higher. Time to make my bitrate higher, guys. How do I do that? Bitrate. What should I go to?
I don't know.
I'm on 2500 right now. Should I go to 3000? Watch this like shut down my computer.
I'm back in the fight. Yeah.
Okay, the bitrate should have gone up now. It's on 3000.
I think for this next...
Hello. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Go.
Pityus running a triple tank here on defense.
4, 3.
Jasmine will be able to melt Justin again.
Defend objective A.
And still no counter to the double sniper that Prodigy's putting out. Hello?
Hello.
I think my co-host
One
is dead.
second, I'm handling some internal issues. Call me your solo cast here for a moment.
Okie dokie. Well, we see Prodigy going in from the left room. Justin bursts down Dynasty in the back. We'll get to mech though. Sunshine on her. Seraphim on the other side will take her out. They are trying to pinch out Prodigy or to pinch out Pityus here. Moving back to point. Here it comes. Sod will take out Red Rampage now. And that looks like it's it. Prodigy taking the point. Pityus playing off point for the most part there. We will get some later kills. North the only one here now. He lets yeah, there you go. He gives up his life, trying not to get too heavily staggered.
Prodigy easily has just taken this first point in
Objective.
what?
In 29
seconds?
seconds. 29 seconds.
Wow, very impressive from them. Back now, all of our internal issues have been hopefully solved for a little while. Seraphim's looking down the center here. Hopefully he can find some
Oh, he's trying to line one up on Maximaru right now. He noticed. Backs up. North will take out Sunshine after Sunshine takes out Red
Sunshine
Rampage. Rush Pro will return it on North though.
Dynasty and Mia is able to get up
Huge
to bring
grab
back
coming
Sunshine.
through.
And a grab's gonna come through.
Dragon's come a bit late, but will still be able to take out Justin. And
So
now
really-
we ask the question again, when will the answer to Double Sniper come out?
Yep. Prodigy really only, yeah, they only needed like a minute and a half to capture that entire map, so we'll see if they can pull out a better defense here.
Score 2-4. Switching sides.
I have to restart the stream for the
bitrate.
bitrate.
Not really sure if that's worth doing, but if you decide to, of course.
If it's that bad, if chat thinks it's that bad, then I'll swap it.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Here we are. It looks like pretty similar comps on both sides here. Same comps for both attacks, except this time we have... Actually, no, nothing looking different for the most part.
Yeah, well, Red Rampage actually swapped into Lucio this time instead of the...
5, 4.
Instead of the Zenyatta, trying to conserve their time that they have after that dominating performance from Prodigy.
Defend objective A.
It's a really fantastic attack from Prodigy. Looks like they're gonna pull off the same strategy, going to the left side here with the speed boost. You think that Prodigy may have swapped out the double snipers for the triple tank as they saw, but you know, we'll see.
Zod went very low now. Charges out. Will not get taken up yet. He's not getting focused. He was at about 3 bars of health, but he didn't go down.
The only person to go down on Prodigy was Retro.
Boosters engaged.
And,
Ults on
Sky's trying to
Prodigy are
bury
already
it.
incredibly high for both Sunshine and Diancie, both gaining their ults very quickly.
Zod as well.
Oh yeah, he almost has his Earth Shatter as well. Retro floating on back to the point. He'll be here in time for the next fight, I believe. If Pityus was really smart here, they would try and push left really quickly and take out Rush, but they didn't execute it fast enough, unfortunately. That would have been a really smart idea from them.
Pushing through
They
the
would've been
small
able to-
corridor, Seraphim no longer has sights on them, but they do enable the dragons. We'll take
That
it.
dragon.
And North up top will be taken up by Seraphim. Outlook as well.
Very interesting.
The last 3 members trying to escape safely might just wait it out in this room.
Looks like they're going to regroup in the small waiting room.
Sunshine will
But
take out Ratluck after a shot onto his ankle by Seraphim.
Sunshine, he's really performing tonight.
On these follow-ups, yeah. Amazing.
He's doing great with these dragons,
Here's a huge
everything.
chance for a shatter now after
Oh,
the
shatter.
Ratluck.
Fez does take out Phil Jasmine though.
So for 3, Seraphim takes up 3.
Ooh.
Sunshine demacking Justin and killing him.
There's a questionable up from Diancie, but I think they can survive without it.
Honestly, they don't really need it.
They are coming. It does look like they're coming up on a grab dragons combo for Prodigy, and just a grab tire combo probably for Pityus.
Seraphim takes out Spaz.
Seraphim
They
again.
really need a counter to this sniper, which they haven't
Very
pulled out
amazing.
yet.
Looks like they're gonna try to take the high ground here, but
Trying to take the high ground when you can't
their
reach the
uncoordination, being a new team, is really showing through. They're just standing there. Oh no!
Bump goes
That-
through, misses, and North's tire. Winning
No,
straight
that grab got eaten by Justin.
Oh no.
Prodigy will win that fight, but Bedazzman's grab unfortunately did get eaten by Justin, if you did not notice.
So in shock. You're like, oh no, I'm like, what's wrong?
No, as a Zarya player, you know, it's the most heartbreaking thing is to get that grab eaten.
But as a diva player, oh,
Oh yeah,
good,
Yustin's
Yustin
gotta be
must
feeling
feel.
great. Yustin's been performing super well, honestly, on this off tank and the
And the
brig.
brigade.
He's coming with the brig now. Let's see what he can do here.
60 seconds remaining.
North on the Doomfist now. Presumably to try and get the snipers, though it will take a lot of skill to try and, you know, pick him off from around. Both Zunshun and Seraphim performing very well so far.
There are 2 ults on the side of Pityus, so let's see if they can do something with them. The beat does come out, but he
There you go. North will take the
immediately
Seraphim
red
back.
dies.
Misses
Ooh.
punch onto point and will die there. That's
Red
just
used that
cleaning
beat
up.
very quickly, and he immediately got just killed. Just very
Just
unfortunate.
Goodbye.
Ten seconds remaining.
This will be their last chance here, trying to get this.
Get the grab.
Grab coming out. Oh
Does
my
not
god,
matter.
another big
Sunshun
dragon from
Dragons.
Sunshun. Sunshun is just really performing tonight on this Hanzo, and
Didn't
then
even
grab
need the
coming out from
grab.
Jasmine. He's been performing so well tonight. And that's another one for Prodigy. Absolutely fabulous from Sunshun there. Honestly, he's doing really well tonight.
Play of the game.
I would assume that this is
Presumably
the
his 4K.
4K. Yeah. He got 3 people with this one bomb after most of his team was taken out. Oh, 2 people with
Yeah,
one
2
bomb, and
people.
then 1 got trapped. Oh,
That's the oof. Ratluck consistently getting these damaged block cards.
you know, he's trying his best, man.
He's living his best life. Up next in map rotation will be our control map, Ilios. Ah,
Ilios, alright.
how beautiful. What a serene place.
Gotta
Okay,
make
we
a
got some
couple
new
of
people
swaps
joining.
here. I need to.
And will squall. Yep. And North should be swapped out now, shouldn't he?
I do need
I meant to
to set the map. I'm just speaking some spaz from night. For night and Yustin for music.
Okay, yeah, and North should be.
We are going to have
spawned-
to be taking. I'm gonna make a quick announcement. Unfortunately, North does not actually meet our player requirements.
Oh, you put them on the wrong
Oh.
spec side. Benson, let's go.
We'll fix that really quickly. Swap to blue. Take blue only. Looks like a little bit of aggression.
Though you can't not expect aggression from Knight. That's just Knight.
That is nice, but we cannot deal with that kind of aggression right now. Spads out for North.
Okay, you adjust the rule change.
I will. Waiting for an R from that. Let me see. When exactly my rule change was made, actually. I believe it's under team and league rules. It was edited last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So, it wasn't that long ago, actually. It was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago. When did North
North what?
whoever's cats are not producing maybe in that. I have to go. You have to stay here. I'm here. Colin, you can't be here. You're a producer.
You're the producer. Go back.
Shh. Hey stream, how's it going? I am here.
Alright, so we are ready now to go. So, we're gonna start. Colin?
Yeah.
Alright. Colin, would you like to tell me when North actually joined Team Pityus? Because the role swap was in fact 5 days ago.
I stated it earlier. I was given his official notice for joining yesterday at 11:23 p.m.
Unfortunately, me and Spartacus made a announcement for it 5 or 6 days ago. And we even pinged everyone in the server, so unfortunate.
Oh wait, it's Thursday today. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought it was like Tuesday. Wait, it's Thursday, right? Lam, we're going insane. Is it Thursday?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Not going insane.
Look at this team. We're gonna do it.
Here we go. It looks like on the side of Prodigy, they're gonna go for a little bit of a different setup here. I highly doubt Rushco will be staying on this June phase, but I'll be interesting to see something that's not double sniper. No?
I mean, running double sniper here on WoW is interesting. Widow isn't always the best pick on WoW at all.
Probably not, but
Hanzo's reasonable, but otherwise.
It's interesting though, so...
And here we are seeing the mirror comps here, boop comp
Yeah,
from
both of them
both
are
teams.
completely mirrored. Very interesting. Both got the farm mercies.
Here Knight can find his rival, Seraphim, on the enemy McCree. We'll see who wins out this battle.
Be very fascinated to
Desmond
see
will get
this.
pulled over. We'll be able to run away and heal. Yes, you were saying?
It'll be very interesting to see which farm mercy takes the stand here first, because it's quite an interesting battle to see if they can air battle it out. It looks like picks are gonna come down from the ground though.
Pityus farm is currently doing way more damage-wise though.
Definitely, it
Great
looks like
pressure here.
both Seraphim and Feel Sedman are very low, but they're coming back up now.
You see Prodigy all has to play in that little corner there because of what's happening here.
Because of this. Seraphim's not really putting too much pressure onto Spaz right now. Deathman unfortunately goes down, but Seraphim does take out Red. Feels Sad does go down. Picks are coming on both sides here, very even.
Clearing the area.
Ooh, that could have been a big boop from Rush, but just wasn't angled properly yet. And there we go, Sunshine taking out Spaz there. Spaz unfortunately didn't have his mercy on him there.
Sunshine currently doesn't have the mercy on him, but he doesn't really need it as there is no counter right now.
That's an unfortunate.
Looks like he's ready to unleash a barrage, and there he does. Takes out both tanks. Almost kills him, and does kill himself.
Does kill, yeah.
Possibly for the
For
meme.
us. Sunshine, you know, it could be for the meme. Knowing him, that was a long initiating fight though. Very interesting. It did look like Pityus was getting the upper hand on him for a little while. But here they are regrouping.
Spaz has got the pharmacy on him. The Prodigy is still missing Sunshine.
Sunshine is already back though, right now.
There he is. And the barrage being unleashed as well.
Ooh.
Will get annihilated by Zunchan above him. Oh, but Knight will get the return pick on Zunchan with the high noon.
It's in the favor of Pityus right now.
Win here. Yep. It's 3 to 5. It's
The Dynasty can bring up Seraphim. Oh, no, it does look like Pityus is gonna win this fight very quickly.
Red Rampage.
Very interesting.
Taking out 2. Seraphim getting
Ooh,
return 2
Seraphim
though.
taking out 2. Very
Maximaru
nice.
will be able to res 1 though. Zunchan trying to lob rockets in the point, but they are playing out of sight of him right now. Spaz taking on the fight now. Zunchan does not have his pocket mercy.
Having that mercy on you as a far is something that you just really need to do, especially when you're playing that far mercy. You gotta rely on it.
Dynasty is very low. Will passively heal up. Feels good right now.
Ooh.
Prodigy being the team coming to point, they are.
That was a nice pull from Feel Sad Man on Music Man.
Zunchan without the
nice air
mercy
shot.
will take out Spaz with 2 shots.
Beautiful air shot. Yeah. Red's gonna survive in that pit though after being pulled over, but looks like Zunchan's just gonna clean up.
Knight will 3-shot Zunchan there.
Maybe not.
But they cannot retake point
Dynasty's
as
probably gonna go for the res here, yep.
Yep. There it is.
My ultimate is almost ready. It's high noon.
The high noon is coming out.
There's Seraphim on the enemy team
Decided-
going for the high noon.
Ooh, and
Knight will
Zunchan
stun
coming out.
and blasting though. 3 already down though for the side of Pityus. Knight will just have to retreat here. Hopefully not getting looped off. Spaz still on their side though. Without his mercy now. He might be a little in a lot of trouble here. Rush Bro going for the kill. But he will get picked up in the end by Maximaru.
Clearing the area.
At about 85 to 41 now. What was the percentage? Spaz does not see Zun above him. Maybe going for the barrage here. And there we go. Zun again takes him out. Knight will take out both Dynasty and Facade. She's going down. And Daz, Knight just takes everyone onto his shoulders. Seraphim flanking around though. Tries to go for something, isn't able to in the end. And will get booped off by Red Rampage.
Red
Knight
Rampage
takes out
coming out with
Rush
that
Bro.
boop. But
Knight
he's
right
able
there
to
took
flip it
out
here.
4 of
Interesting.
6.
Again, I'm just saying, Knight is really holding a lot of weight here on Pityus.
That hit scan roll that they so prominently needed back on Horizon is finally back for them.
Ooh, Spaz taking out Dynasty early. Prodigy going into this fight are going to be at a disadvantage without their main tank, so it looks like they're gonna back out.
Patched up.
See, this is the kind of coordination that Prodigy has for being a team that's been together for so long. See how they back out when their main healer is not there? That's coordination that a team needs, especially a
every main
team that's
healer
been along.
wants.
Every main healer wants that. That's what everyone wants. And then we see on the side of Pityus occasionally that they won't back out when they're down a player, and it's automatically a lost fight for them. Prodigy is gonna have to engage with only 10 seconds left on the
going for
fight.
the gets
Oh,
2,
Spaz got
gets
2.
stunned out of it by Zunchan, but you know it might be a blessing in disguise, stopping him from getting hit by Zunchan right there.
That's big. They are gonna be down 1 going into
Slot
this.
very low, will get killed. Spaz taking a Rush Pro as well with the same rocket as he was
Zunchan is
right
gonna
next
take
to
out
him.
Knight though. Oh my
Dynasty
god.
alone, trying to get into the house. Spaz will get burst down by Daz, man. Doesn't
Zunchan
look
let
down.
Max res right in front of his face because of that reload. That was so unfortunate.
Score.
So that kind of thing is the most unfortunate thing to see, especially as a Pharah player, because it is quite a long reload for her, you know? Those Pharah Mercies were really coming into play there. Ooh, interesting comp switches we have here. Both a
We
Rhine
see-
Zarya and a Diva Zarya.
We see Red Rampage now swap over to the Zenyatta now instead of the Lucio. So honestly, I prefer for boops. I prefer this map. Pause. Pause.
2, 1. Round 2. Capture.
Wait, control for people. They're not
Pause.
letting me pause. Control for people. It wasn't letting me pause.
What were you doing?
Lewis, I have it set to something different. I have my pause set to something different on this account. Because this is the one that I normally spectate games on. So I have it set to my equal sign, just my equal sign, instead of it being Control-Shift equals, and... unfortunate. So I can feel myself being... It does look like, be interesting. These comps are very different, and let's see how, Pityus is gonna do. Unfortunately, that diva with that Zarya is not exactly the best thing to do. Unfortunately, I was being very unprofessional. I did not eat before this, so
I mean, I ate like
I'm feeling very, not great.
I ate like 2 noodles. And then we had to start casting. GG. I mean, we were kind of sort of thrown into this. Also on the stream, the 2 for Prodigy is backwards again.
Why?
I don't know. My streams always just have a number backwards.
Fantastic.
It's pretty great.
Between trying to unwrap a lollipop and my pause button not being bound to the right key. Yeah.
What was the reason for pause?
Seraphim.
Ah.
Probably ping. I would assume. I believe, though, there is a rule about pausing. Oh, crap. When did we pause exactly?
Why? Is there a time?
Yep.
Here, just check back on messages. We paused at 10:33.
What time is it now for you?
10:36.
Oh, I'm gonna give them 3 minutes of pause left.
Ow, I just cut my lip. With a pair of pliers. Don't ask why I have pliers on my lip.
As stated in our league rules, 5 minutes of pause time will be allotted for each team. We're very professional casters. To be fair, again, we were thrown into this quite quickly, but that's fine.
My lip hurts now. I will let you know.
There we go. We got the R's from both teams.
Now we see Seraphim having to play the Tracer in order to get back to his team faster, because they're,
Doesn't look like that's too
because the
much.
spawn happened outside of... Yeah, because he is able to blink back. There he is. Trying to play behind them. No one notices him yet. Knight will hear him, actually. Picks up on him.
He is playing this against this McCree though, which will be
Ooh,
quite...
and there it is.
Yep, playing that
Immediately,
Tracer against
Knight's
McCree.
awareness. Picking up immediately that there was Seraphim behind them.
He's a very strong McCree player here.
Takes away
Also
Sod as
taking out
well.
Steel Sod.
Cancels Nancy's res as well.
Ooh,
Knight is just
Prodigy immediately
performing
takes the
amazingly
point,
here.
but only Bedazzman is left here.
Spaz will take him out in the end, and Maximaru will res red.
Red.
So
Red.
there's 3 here.
Looks like on the side of Prodigy, they're gonna swap over to their signature double sniper.
Double sniper here. Knight's still on the McCree though, unaware of the double sniper swap. We'll see if we'll see what he does after this next round.
For sure. That Widow should be good for taking out the Pharah though. Knight looks like he's going to try and sneak around to take out Seraphim, but Seraphim realizes that he's there. Red takes out Zunshan, but immediately gets taken out by Retro again. It's a big hammer coming out from Steel Sadman.
Spaz taking out 2 though. One with
Very
the barrage
much
and
a
just one
back
with
and forth fight here, but it looks like Pityus will prevail here.
We're gonna pick onto Spaz here. Headshot.
Nancy's gonna commit this Valkyrie in here to go in.
That's going around again, looking for a high move here, I'm guessing. We will have it in a second.
Prodigy is going to be able to take this point with a team kill, I'm pretty sure, for the most part. But they do have to commit almost every ult they have, except for Rush Pro's beat. They're halfway to sights and halfway to hammer down, but...
Hammer down.
But you know, hammer down, yes, that's what I'm calling it. I mean, it doesn't look like there's many ults on the side of Pityus, but still.
I'm not done yet.
On the side of Pityus, they have Hammer Guy and Peace Guy as well.
Hammer Guy and Tranquility Man? Wow.
Peace Guy.
Peace Guy. Wow, really?
Spaz looking for Seraphim who he has lost.
We didn't take the time to notice that Knight has swapped over to the Hanzo here.
Not the most familiar with the Hanzo pick, but that was about a month ago. We'll see how he feels about it now.
Yeah. Redlock does commit the hammer to that, and unfortunately did nothing.
They still have conserved the Transcendence though.
No
So overall, I think that's the most important thing. As, you know, Prodigy has just passed Pityus in percentage.
It could be very important, especially with this graph coming up from Bedazzman. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see another
Here's Spaz.
nice grabby coming
Spaz
out
has
from
swapped
the Diva.
off the Spaz has swapped off and has gone to the Jeep. Ooh, but there we go. Oh, both Reinhardt's down now.
Ooh,
Seraphim
both
getting
Reinhardt's
another
down,
kill on Zenyatta.
I need healing. Marked by the dragon.
Seraphim's also gonna take out Knight and Zunshan on Max. The kill feed is all blue, friends. Looks like this point is gonna go in favor of Prodigy here.
I think probably the best thing that could happen,
The dragon comes soon.
perhaps Knight, or what could have happened was perhaps Knight on
Score
Widowmaker, because you know he isn't as familiar with Hanzo as he is on the Widowmaker, and there wasn't really any combo that he could have been going for then as well. So. Yeah.
Ooh, it looks like this map is going to definitely be in favor of... Actually, I'm not sure. They have Knight back in here. You never know. And Knight was definitely winning the Widow battle on Dunkertown.
But
so...
the issue here is, yeah, Knight was winning the Widow battle, but now Zunshan is on the Sniper as well.
Yeah, but we also have Ratlook and Music Man on these dive tanks. They might be able to take out these the snipers on Prodigy's side. We'll see how this plays out. Very interesting comps from both teams. Pityus is Prodigy actually is making their presence on the point there first. Very interesting strat here from Pityus. They're all kind of split up though.
The objective is now active.
Sometimes take that spaz here. First kill of this part of the match.
Oh, Knight will win the sniper battle against Seraphim there.
Again,
Well, Dink
like I
Dasman, but
said,
Dasman very low.
I don't think it's gonna be enough though to take this point back.
Yep,
Yeah,
there goes
doesn't
Ratlock to
look like it.
Zunchun. Zunchun just close range, that burst damage that he can do. It's insane.
The coordination from the Pityus's main and off tank, it's just not there.
Ooh, and there he is. Zunchun up close. We'll take out both Maximaro and Knight.
Very nice. Sunshine again, really proving himself on this Hanzo. Really doing well.
Vital signs normal.
Sunshine coming in with that dragon there. Splits up the team active. Very interesting dragon. It splits off the healers completely from their tanks and their Braves for the most part. Very easy pickings for Zunchun, but Zunchun does go down.
Go down to Knight,
unfortunately.
yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
But regardless, nothing happens. Knight is still alive. Trying to go for an extra pick here.
Still alive.
Very
It
low.
looks like Dynasty's gonna get the res back off onto Zunchun, so
And Spaz will go down late. Ooh.
definitely that dragon from Zunchun again. He split up their team.
Here we are, they're swapping off now, off this dive. They've got these already, I'm guessing Ratlock will swap to the Reinhardt. Knight back on the McCree now.
Knight's really been proving himself on this McCree, so I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out, especially against this double sniper.
Oh, from behind!
Ooh.
Sod with a huge
Big
back
shatter.
shatter. You gotta check your corners, man.
With only 15 seconds left in this,
Doesn't
that's
seem like anyone may
Prodigy
make it
at their
back.
spawn here.
Yeah, no, I think this is it. No one can make it back. Might as well change the score right now. There goes the Mercy.
This is gonna be another win for Prodigy.
And that's it.
That would be 3-0. No, I believe they have to play 4 maps.
No, I mean, that's it for the win.
Oh yeah, for the win.
Play of the game.
Sod here, probably with this this behind shatter.
Teams will play 4 maps minimum, so yes, they do have to go into their next map here. Iconwald will be our next map as well.
Beautiful.
Quintuple kill.
Ooh, spicy.
Iconwald would be a very interesting map for these teams, because I feel like the snipers are not as good on this first point of Iconwald. Catch my drift?
Mm-hmm.
Catch it? Are you catching it?
I catch you.
I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Can't wait to go back and revise this this overlay.
Probably.
Not probably, definitely.
You know, we had to cast very quickly.
I finished this like 2 minutes before he started to kill me. These pliers do work very well, though. I'm not gonna hurt my lip again.
Last map on the night. Will it in fact be Iconwald? And can he get invited back? I'm just gonna have to move them to spectate red only.
Tripping kitty.
Rip.
Peter
That's
Fries.
unfortunate.
But there's smacks out, tripping in. No other swaps, it seems.
Doesn't look like there will be any other swaps. And we're ready. Time to start this game.
No, I think the thing here that's really messing Pityus up is the fact that North was their projectile player.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Planning to play him with Knight that last round couldn't
Yep.
because you know.
I mean, we had the roll swaps in, we had it all good, we had we even sent out an announcement pinging literally everyone during the day, so you know.
Hello!
It's unfortunate.
Here we go. Again, beginning.
Dynasty and Sunshine committing suicide together. Quite unfortunate for them. With Prodigy on the defense. Oh, very interesting.
Not suicide. Rebirth.
Very interesting from them. We have the Ana coming out from Dynasty. I've never. It's very interesting.
No, looks like they're memeing. No, definitely not.
Probably.
Dancy now on the Brigitte. Beautiful.
You know,
Sod
I
on the Symmetra. I'm excited for this.
I'm ready for this. I've never been more ready. Oh man. Please, carry out my dreams. Play Symmetra. As everyone knows, I'm the lovely Symmetra main some days. Only on some days.
And there goes Rush.
Oh, are they actually going to be playing Dynasty on the brig? On the brig, very interesting. Maybe
not. Yep,
Rush is nope. They're gonna go back to the Zen Mercy.
There's no way Rush is gonna play Mercy. Rush does not have the patience for that.
I would assume Rush would have been gone on an Ana. Maybe I would love to see an Ana played. You know,
Rush is a dedicated Lucio Zenyatta only, I believe.
Really, I did not know that. Good for him. The man who's always memeing in my server. Good for him.
Oh yeah.
I'm also gonna need to eat after this because I feel like I'm going to faint. But you know, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to see this last game.
5, 4,
We also told our friend that we were gonna play Overwatch with him, so.
Oh yeah, Vec. Hi Vec. I think Vec's watching.
Hi Vec, you're probably watching this. Here we come. We've got the we do have the Ryan's Aria coming out finally, and Knight on the Hanzo. Very quick push. Oh, Music Man going a little bit too far in there though.
Takes out Ratlock Wise on the ground. Knight on this Hanzo again. We'll take a Seraphim this time. Sunshine returning the kill into Knight. Better Hanzo really. Sunshine has played Hanzo for quite a while for Prodigy.
Unfortunately, Music Man did push a little bit far on that brig. Got killed.
You can play Brig aggressively, but you do need the support.
You need the support from your Reinhardt. You really do. Brig and Reinhardt, they have to be working together, especially in this meta.
And here they go again, immediately from the
left side. Immediately getting a puck.
Will go down, yep.
Seraphim, this man is doing great. Both the DPSs on Prodigy are just excelling so well. I do know that Prodigy has an extensive coaching staff, which I very much applaud them for having, because as you can see, it's really working out for them. They're doing amazing.
Well played. And they're going again. Knight looking to possibly use the Dragons here. Spaz isn't even close to a grab right now.
Interesting strat here for them. They're going around, it looks like, to the high ground.
Sunshine now has his Dragons as well. Oh! Climbs up, does not see Knight behind him. Immediately gets shot.
Oh no.
Trying not to give way for Knight to get away. Knight's holding up here. He now goes for straight Seraphim. We'll take him out as well. Knight showing amazing ability on this Hanzo now. That's being taken out. Sod, Dynasty, and Rush, the only ones left.
Dynasty might go down.
And that's it. Zun back at it.
Ooh, Zun coming back.
But we'll get taken out by Knight again, twice in one fight.
Not the cleanest take from Pityus, but you know, they took it.
Definitely not. Knight again.
Knight again, he's doing a lot of work here on this Hanzo. Really learned.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Very well. Marked by the dragon.
Looks like they're just gonna stay, try and push this card through this doorway. Prodigy's gonna set up to get their to get another contestant here, hopefully at this corner. Oh, that was a big grab with those dragons. Oh, a big 4K from Sunshine. Oh yeah, they unfortunately wasted that rally. Beautiful combo by Bedazzlement and Sunshine. Bedazzlement is just
barely survived though.
Bedazzlement is just he's really showing with these graphs tonight. Zunshan will take out. Oh, Zunshan and Seraphim each getting kills on the side of Prodigy here.
And,
Seraphim picking up 2 with that Deadeye.
Trying to get a kill before he dies. Isn't able to.
Getting 2 with that Deadeye, that's something you don't see every day now. Deadeye is not exactly the biggest kill kind of thing anymore.
But when you're set up like that, how can you not?
Yeah,
take
it was
the opportunity?
fantastic. Of course. Prodigy's ult economy is looking really nice as well, with having 3 ults.
And he does decide to.
He does use the dragons there.
There we go.
He even picks up Red there as well.
Takes him out.
And he picks out Spaz.
Oh, and Knight. Zunshan
Zunshan is really doing well here.
stating his dominance on the Hanzo here now after Knight's terrible reign.
Definitely doing well. Very interesting. That was a kind of late kill on the Music Man, so they have to wait a few seconds to fully regroup.
I need a doctor.
Now we're looking for a shadow here. There we go. Sod will take the shadow.
Ooh, that is going to be a Grab Dragons combo. But doesn't give me one. They popped the Grab Dragons, but that Transcendence really saved them there. On the side of Prodigy, they did pretty much use every ult that they have. They're coming up on a grab at 75, and they're coming up, and they do have that,
Marked by the dragon.
the High Noon, but still. And we see Knight swapping up to the Genji here.
My arrow finds its mark. The dragons awaken.
Seraphim again, taking out that... Getting 3 this time! Oh my god. How are we gonna choose this MVP on the side on this? How are we gonna do this? So many players are just standing out and making great plays tonight.
Roll a dice.
Honestly, we might need to roll a dice. Honestly, a lot of DPSs have been doing a lot of work, but I still think Jasmine's been doing very amazing on this Zarya here, and Yustin did really good on the Brig earlier.
30 seconds.
And there we go again. Zunshan and Seraphim immediately just melting through them, man. With,
Really
with
just a
Jasmine's
nice
amazing
hold.
grab setup. However, the only ult Sod has is the only ult Prodigy has is a shadow, and then Strat Locks.
10 seconds.
Oh, looks like they're...
Oh, but
Ooh.
there's the return shatter from Sod.
2 people are down though on the side of Prodigy.
And 2 more go down from the side of
It is going in favor of Prodigy though. Oh! Seraphim has left the game. I'm going to have to pause this afterwards. We're not supposed to pause in the middle of fights though.
now.
They did use, oh, there we go. I'm gonna tell them to give me the R whatever. For the most part, Team Prodigy has used most of their, pause time, so they really don't have much of it left. Alright, looks like they're ready. Pityus has quite a ways to push this in overtime, though. Knight is looking to be on 80% with his blade, and Trippin is coming up on that belt. It might be doable for them.
Talking about other swaps, Seraphim has now gotten off the McCree, is now on the lead. Immediately will go down to Rat Mask. Knight pops the Dragon Blade, goes up to Dynasty, Dynasty will pop the Valkyrie, fly up into the air. A huge shadow from Ratlock, Sod on the ground, will get heavily supported by Stingo and Bubble.
Ults are being thrown out by both teams. The draft coming out for... Oh, that's gonna be it. Zunshan again on this Hanzo with Badazman on that Zarya. fantastic like coordination between them.
0 to 1. Switching sides.
It's a really good hold for Prodigy at the beginning of that second point in the Streaks phase. It really set them up to be in a good position for if they needed to recontest. I think something as well about Pityus that unfortunately they're not running the Mercy like Prodigy is. And Mercy is very strong. Even though, you know, she might not be the strongest here, she is very strong still. Especially having that res, Diancie was able to get quite a few resurrects off onto key players. Including Seraphim at that last fight. They had basically a 5v6 Pityus did. But Diancie was able to get that res off and make it a 6v6 again.
Diancie has been very, very on point, I guess, with the resurrect and just general healing overall, keeping her team up pretty much 24/7.
She's been very effective. She's been very effective in doing that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I know that.
Balls being exchanged to 2-2. So Prodigy takes its turn to
Prodigy with this May here, very interesting. They've got this May Doomfist, which is an interesting combo.
Immediately came out. Yeah, I remember she will take up Sod, but nothing really that can be done here. Yep, there it is. Prodigy has to leave.
Kill's doing out for both teams, but looks like Prodigy's gonna have to back out of this.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Suiting up. I'm back in the fight. I will shield you. Shield.
Tranquility.
My ultimate is ready. Join me. Power of destruction.
No.
Nothing.
Knight and Trip and Kitty both have their ults up already, and it looks like Spaz is gonna have these dragons. Seraphim immediately gets taken out by Knight in this retreat. He's really excelling on the side of Pityus here.
Cannot survive on strength alone.
This will restore you.
It looks like Knight is going to be hiding from behind res. And he's going to get 2. He will get taken out though by Seraphim. Something Pityus that we'll have to be careful about is the fact that Knight is going to be on respawns here. And Prodigy will have a chance to regroup and push. Hold.
Helden sterben nicht.
Diancie is able to get Rush Pro back up. And swimming with the bell. It's another Grab Dragon combo coming out from the Bedazzman and Gunshun. Absolutely remarkable.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
I'm moving to payload.
Get behind me.
seems as though my co-caster has died, and I'm not even sure if the stream is still up, but hopefully it is.
I've been talking this whole time with the mic muted.
Good for you. That's very unfortunate.
Anyways, as I was saying, Pityus was aware of the fact that Prodigy was going around, but Knight again did notice the fact that the cart was moving and did go back to check for Rush Pro, who's sitting there alone, which then, you know,
Took him out.
Prodigy down. Yeah.
Very
Pityus
unfortunate.
now with pretty much 6 ults. Knight just recently.
Oh, Pityus definitely. We'll have a chance to contest here. Sunfun taking out
No
Spaz again.
major combo. They could go for a Shattered Bomb or a Shattered Dragon, though Spaz is currently dead.
Or even a Shattered Deadeye, maybe?
There's the bomb dedicated. Will not.
Oh,
Ooh, Knight almost.
just barely mistimed by Knight there. That could have been a big combo. And Dynasty
will,
take him out.
Get her revenge for that Hymeno area. There it is. 2 minutes left. A totally doable time for defense here. But it's currently a 3v6. 3v,
That's what it looks like.
6v2.
This is gonna go on the
6v1.
side of Prodigy.
So this Spaz is a dragon. We'll get no one.
Oh,
And Red
there it
doesn't
is.
touch the point.
Oh, that's
He
unfortunate.
transcend. Oh, that's just a feel sod, man.
It's about the time that we're gonna have to do our MVPs, and my MVP is automatically gonna go to Zunsun, honestly. He's been doing fantastic on this Hanzo all game. What about you, Colton?
See, in overall MVP, I would give it to Zunchan as well. Playing this Hanzo so strongly. Seraphim was great on the McCree, but he did show, you know, pitfalls.
But-
He did
yeah.
show pitfalls on the Brigitte.
On the Briggy, yes.
Knight was great throughout, but unfortunately
Getting
he did lose in
swapped
the
off,
end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for him.
But his general awareness throughout the game was quite excellent.
It was, definitely. Shout out to Knight there, but I think it definitely goes to Zanchan.
Mm-hmm. And now the match is Zun done.
That was bad. Alright,
My life is bad.
I'm gonna go make food. I'll BRB.
She has BRB'd, and it's time for the stream to BRB. Well, see you next game, I guess. Bye-bye.